hello, you do not have the right of way. So singing excited this morning because instead of like a regular vlog, weekend vlog or whatever, I decided that we are gonna do part 2 to my office, dream office series, and I am so excited. I am on my way to Lowe's this morning. I really want to get that out of the way because I feel like on the weekends Lowe's is like worse than Walmart. But I've got to go get the paint, obviously, and I've got to try to find a different kind of paintbrush. I don't know how to explain it. If you follow me on Instagram, I put up a poll because I am doing an accent wall and I couldn't decide between 2 of them, which I decided which one I'm gonna do, and I think it actually won on Instagram, was the most popular on Instagram. But I'm going to try to freehand it. You heard me. I'm gonna try to freehand it. So I'm gonna try to find like a certain style brush or shape brush, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I kind of have a lot to do, not a lot, but when I get back home, I think I'm just going to take everything out of the room since there's really not that much. Instead of just kind of moving it to the middle or whatever, I just kind of want a clean space to work in. But the good thing about painting it white is like I don't have to tape anything off, and that makes me happy. That's the worst part. Like if somebody will tape something off for me, I'll paint it. I don't care. I hate taping off. So I gotta take my hats off the wall, and the little hooks that are holding those up, I know they're gonna take paint off the wall. I gotta take a few nails out from where I had stuff hanging in there previously. I don't think it was that many of them though. And then and then I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum in there. I'm gonna mop, just start with like a clean like space. And also I saw, well, Aunt Marcia sent it to me on TikTok, of course, but I never seen where somebody takes their mop bucket and their mop and then puts softener in it and washes like their walls and their baseboards and stuff. Hold the phone. So which I wash my floors with the Tide powder and with my Pond-Sol, and the floors smell so good. So I think I'm gonna do that trick with the baseboards. And like I literally want, because I mean I know that there's dust on them. If I could just pay somebody like once a month to come and do stuff like my baseboards, my ceiling fans, you know, all the stuff that's like annoying, but not to sound like bratty or snooty or anything, but like who makes time to do all that? If you say yes, you're a liar. You're lying. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. And I think here's another thing too. I was going to go with a crisp. That building is so cute. They just put up a new building across from the subdivision that I live. Oh, I hate pulling out right here. But it is so cute. They have modernized it. I'm so, like, I want to live in it. Can I move in, please? If you hear all that rolling around, it's all those dishes that I've got to take to donations, but it ain't gonna happen this weekend because Mom was on a mission. But anyways, what I was saying is I thought I was gonna go with a crisp white, but I kind of don't want to do a crisp white. I want it to be a soft white, like almost a warm white. And that's what's in our bedroom. So I think I'm just going to get the same color as our bedroom and maybe do a different finish. Our bedroom is, whoa, my gosh. Our bedroom is a satin finish, which I really like, but sometimes I don't. I think I'm going to do an eggshell finish. So I'm so stinking excited. So, yep, I'm going to Lowe's, and no telling how long I'll be there, and we will get this party started, and hopefully I'll have it done tomorrow.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. We're searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even.
Can y'all hear that person's music? Anyway, an hour later, I am on my way back home. I knew I would be in there for a few minutes, but I've never waited that long for paint, ever. Which I'm not complaining because I have definitely worked my share of retail, and I know what it's like to be busy and be spread thin, but it's the weekend, and I knew it's more of being mad at myself because I know it's Saturday. And the paint section is not just a summer thing. So it's not summer. Paint is not a seasonal thing, is what I'm trying to say. So the paint section is always popping. And I am the kind of person, like, I just go with whatever. I'm super laid back and just quiet. And so when I walked in, you know, you can pull up. Like, I always go on Pinterest and pull up the shade that I want so I can just give them the number. But they were super busy, so I was like, you know what? I'll just find the swatch. Okay, cool. With your little Honda hatchback. So I went and found the swatch, and I wrote down everything for them, and I was just going to leave it there. Well, I turned around, and the guy, like, had disappeared, and I was like, okay, that's fine, I'll just stand here. Maybe he just went, whatever. So I'm standing there, and I'm the kind of person, like, I will not ask somebody, can I get some help over here? Like, I will circle the store and walk around for an hour before I'm like, can I get some help? So I was looking at other stuff anyway, so I looked around, came back, and there was another man standing there, and I could tell he, like, you know, when people are, like, looking down the aisles trying to find somebody. So I went back and parked my buggy back over there, and of course he said some smart remarks. And then he grabbed his paint bucket, and he was like, well, maybe you can tell. And he was like, this is what I wanted, and this is what it is. He said, that looks pretty different. And because you know how they put, like, a little swab of the paint on top of the lid? Hello? You do not have the right of way. And so he showed it to me, and it was not like one of the swatches with the numbers, the name, or anything. It looked like he had taken, like, a putty knife and scraped the paint off of a wall and brought it in and was like, can you match this? Which I know they color match, but he was like, that don't look like what's on the lid. And I was like, well, you know, sometimes when they put it on the lid, it looks like a different color, but mine's always been fine, you know, but that does look a little bit darker. And he was like, yeah, that's what I thought too. And he jerked the paint thing off the counter and started like trying to find somebody. I was like, oh shoot. And so I got my cart and started walking the other direction, because I thought, oh my gosh, if he gets somebody over there and you know how people be like, well, even she said, you know, it was a darker color. I'm like, oh no, because they've not even mixed my paint. Like, they're not gonna mess up my stuff. So I, you know, wandered around, and then I came back, and same thing. Somebody else was up there waiting, and then they went and got somebody. So thank God. But I'm standing there, and then I got a smaller size paint for the accent wall, and I've gotten the color before, so I know what it looks like. I've actually painted quite a few things in my house with it. So when she goes, sorry about that, here's your last one, and the color on the lid was like not even close to being right, and I go, oh. And again, this even made me cringe to do, but paint is so expensive, and this is just something I'm obviously not going to say anything about. But I was like, oh wait, is that the right color? Like, me knowing that it's not the right color, and me still being like, I was like, oh, is that the right color? And she was like, yeah. And she pulled it back to her, and she's looking at it, and she was like, she kept staring at it like she knew, you know. And I was like, she goes, well, what color is it supposed to be? I was like, black. Like, it's called Black Fox. But anyways, I said black, and she goes, okay. So she went back there to the guy that was working back there that had disappeared. I guess he went to lunch. Welcome back. But the bottom, she came back and she was like, what are you using this for? And I just kept staring at her, because I was like, what's the issue? So I just kept staring at her, and she was like, the thing is I don't have the right base for this color, and that's why it came out tan. And I was like, well, if it's like just that brand of, like, it's literally just for like little dots on the wall, so like, it's fine. I can have a cheaper brand. I just need that color. So anyway, we got it worked out, but it kills me to even say anything, because I'm just not like that. Like, Jared would have been in there, where's a button I can push, or can we get a manager over here? I'm not like that at all. So, but anyway, I had to say that about that man. I was like, he is not about to blame me when they've not mixed my paint yet. No ma'am. So anyways, it's 12:16, but I mean, I'm up super late, and I'm very chatty, so I am gonna get in here and get all my stuff done. And so I'm hoping the brushes that I got are like, they're little craft paint brushes, so obviously I'm going with the leopard looking accent wall. But when I looked that wall up, like how to draw those little specks, they consider that Dalmatian, which I can see, but it's kind of, which my phone case is on my phone, but it's the same print as my phone case, so I'm gonna go off of that. And of course, they're not perfect strokes, thank God. So I think it'll be fairly easy, but I'm so stinking excited.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare, 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me, hold your hand while the pain No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me.
So it is super echoey in here. It's all painted, and I'm fixing to freehand these little dots. So I've got the black paint, and that's the color. It's almost like a brownie black, which I love. And these are the brushes that I was talking about yesterday. So they come in 3 sizes, and they almost look like circles, but they're not perfect circles. And the brush is like really coarse. So I'm excited to have 3 different sizes. But then this is what I'm going for. This is my phone case. So I'm so nervous to do this, but yeah, I'm gonna start it. Okay, I finally finished the wall. It took so much longer than I expected, but here we go. Oh my gosh. I love it so much. It definitely took me longer than I was expecting, but totally worth it. I'm so happy with it. This is like what I was talking about, like a brownie black. The things that I've painted my house with in my house with it, it doesn't look, it looks like a brownie black even still, but you can really see the brown in some of these spots because they're just like brush strokes. But yes, I'm so stinking happy. So I'm gonna let that sit, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next part. Bye.